Hey guys, Nico here, and I'm going to show you how to unlock the Ms.Perfect and Elite Vamp achievements in Bloodrayne Betrayal. This is the more modern version, Fresh Bites. So I did both of these on stage 1. You don't need to do these together. I was actually just going for Ms.Perfect when I did this, but it also shows you how to get an S rank, and there's a few spots where there's treasure and stuff that I didn't point out. Just kind of one tip is you might want to have maxed out ammo for your pistol when you attempt this, because you're going to need to use it a lot to stun enemies. That way they don't shoot you, because a lot of these blue vest wearing guys will shoot you if they're too far away, and sometimes it's tricky to dodge when there's so many on screen. So you're just going to go ahead, you're going to just clear that first screen. That one's real simple. Where you see these little piles of dirt, you want to be careful, because there's a meat spike that's going to come out, and if you let it explode, it's going to shoot little projectiles in all the directions, which could essentially hit you. So just do a dash attack and you'll take those out. Also, watch out for the lamps, which emit a yellow glow, because if you stand in those for a few seconds, they will damage you and ruin your run. They also damage enemies, so like right here, I leave the one on the right for a little bit, but eventually I take it out. Just move side to side. For the most part, you want to keep enemies on one side of you. That way, when you pistol, you can hit all of them at once. So, again, the second screen there is pretty easy. And then watch out for the meat spike here. Keep pressing forward. Another meat spike. Another one here. And I take the bottom path because it's unnecessary for me to go up and get that treasure. But there is a treasure up there. Just watch out for the lamp if you're going for the score. And then make sure to take out these little treasures. And then here you're going to do a backflip and take out these lamps. Now, on the bottom left there, what you couldn't see is a meat spike comes out. So just be careful that if you trigger it, that it doesn't shoot the projectiles out and hit you there. But here we're in the second part of the stage, and this is really where it starts to get tricky. So take this guy out, jump up, backflip, take out the lamp, and then just take your time. You're trying not to get hit. Take that guy out. There's more treasure. There's a barrel here. You can just use it to take this guy out. And make sure you always have full ammo. So if you see ammo on the ground, go ahead and grab it. This part is really tricky. So I try to use the barrel on the second screen and not waste it on the first. So both only have 2 enemies. But here's where it gets tricky, because you're kind of sandwiched in between the 2 lamps. Just try to stay either to the left or the right so your back is to one of the lamps, and keep the enemies on one side of you, and then just pistol when necessary, and hopefully they drop you some ammo. This part right here, if you take the top path, there's some treasure up there if you're also going for score. I'm not here, so I skip it. This is the trickiest part for the lamps. Just make sure you dash right through there and land in this bottom right corner, because there's another lamp directly above you. And you can take it out if you want, and then take the high path here, and then land on the edge, and then backflip and jump over, because there's another lamp there. Now this part right here is the hardest part in the entire mission, because it's very hard to see with this silhouette art style. So I typically just use the barrels on the first 2 waves, just because if you try to not attack them while you're fighting, you're going to end up getting a hit. So just move fluidly, use your pistol freely, because this is the last part where you're going to need it. Clear both sides of you, and you should have no issues there. There's a couple more guys, and then we're coming up on the end of the stage here. This last part, just use the barrels. There's 3 waves of enemies. Use 1 barrel per wave, and it should be easy. That's the end of the stage. Hopefully you got your achievement. Hope this helped you. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and thanks for watching.